everyone, Gigs here once again on the Mindsaga server, Western Realm. Welcome to my little veggie patch. My carrots and my wheat. If you're wondering where I am, I'm actually underneath the temple. So this is basically, I suppose, the ground floor. Up above is the podzol, and then we've got the grass layer above that where we've been fighting the bosses. So this was a bit of an unused level. I had no plans for it, and I didn't really want these crops up above ground because I'm not going to really be using them again after today. So they're just sort of hidden down here. Brought one of the alts over from the cactus farms so that she can help grow one of the chunks, because obviously we can only grow crops in the chunk that we are standing in. Means we're not making money on that cactus chunk for now, but that's fine. We've got nearly 5k villi spawners now, which is going to be our big money maker. So what are we here? Why are we looking at crops? Well, we're looking at crops because of a new tool, and that tool is the harvester hoe. And you'll see that I've got 3 here. I've won all 3 of these from crates. So I've not played around with them. All I've done is chuck them into my PV, and I thought I would take a look at them today. I see them, last one I saw on the AH, and I'm not sure if there are any, where are we, AH, is it under other? Where's, there's none for sale, I won't know. Here we go. So someone's selling it for $1 million. Last one I saw prior to that was up here on for 20 million. Now that doesn't mean they sell, but it was up there for 20 million. So they don't seem, I don't know whether or not they're for $1 million, maybe for 20 million. When I looked at it, I was kind of like, I don't know. And look, we all know that you can do point farming by doing your harvesting of your crops. Apart from farming for points, I don't know whether or not there would be much other point in doing this, because ultimately it's, yes, you can make money from all of this, but it's very, very grindy, and it gets, you know, again, once you've done cactus farms, they're way more efficient than these, waiting for them to grow, then having to harvest them and continue to do it manually, whereas a cactus farm is going to bring you in the money. And again, apart from points, you don't get an awful lot out of this stuff, and even then the points is few and far between. You don't get a heap of points, so don't know. So the harvester hoe, it is automatically putting crops broken into your inventory. Now if you remember the last seasons when we've played around with crops, I've had chests with hoppers attached to them, a tier 2 hopper, a tier 1 hopper, and it picks everything up that you're breaking in the chunk anyway. So I'm not sure the advantage, but I thought I would still take a look at it anyway, and we'll see how it works. But there's a part of me that just thinks that this is not worth it. The other side of it is durability. Now I am wondering whether or not it loses durability, and if it loses durability, then how quickly are you going to go through one of these harvester hoes is the next question. So and I'm assuming that you're still going to get the same number of drops as you would normal, and probably the best sort of indication of that will be when we do the wheat, because we'll be able to tell by the number of seeds that we're probably getting. Carrots is a little bit, it's random, so you can get between 1 to 4 or 5 carrots per one new break, so it's a little bit harder to tell. But wheat is just 1 wheat per break, and it's just really how many seeds you get out of it, which is again random, but you can usually still generally tell whether or not you've had a good lot of seeds come out of that. So let's start by breaking some carrots. Now do you have to break each one individually, I wonder, or whether or not it's just a one single break? Let's have a look. So it's, see, I was kind of hoping it would do a few extras. But no, it's just, that's it. So it doesn't look like it's any durability on it, but is, to be honest, I'm not sure whether or not even a normal hoe, do you get durability? So one advantage you do have with using this is, yes, it is going directly into your inventory. If you don't have a tiered hopper, then this is picking them up. You're not getting any that are sitting on the ground. So you can see it's coming into my inventory here. You're not getting any that sit on the ground and clump up, which potentially a ground clearing could nab you. So before, I used to have to be careful and make sure that if I didn't have a tiered hopper there, that I was doing my crops when I was in between a ground clearing, so if there was no tiered hopper, so that dots wouldn't drop on the ground and we wouldn't lose them. Now I just want to do a little bit. Oh yeah, no, it does have durability issues. Yeah, so if you use it as an actual hoe, you will start to reduce its durability. So we've got a block of iron out of there. We got 1 point and 10,000 cash. Let's get rid of you and get rid of you, and let's go sell all to get rid of those bits and pieces, and we got 23,000 out of it. So I mean, that is good money. Like 23,000 for a heap of carrots, that's not bad at all. Yes, I did sell my investment, so that means that I can't replant these, but again, as I said, this is really just for the experiment anyway. So let's have a look at our wheat. Now what I'm curious to see is, if I do put a tiered hopper here, is there a chance that the tiered hopper will pick up the crops before the harvester hoe does? Let's have a look. Ah, and it does. And it does. Okay, interesting. So we'll get rid of you. So just so that we can do that, make sure. Ah, it's not working for wheat. That is interesting. And for some reason, it's not letting me pick those up. Come on. Give it to me. Is it because it's on? There we go. We got it. That is interesting. So it says crops, and wheat is crops. So why was it not picking? Is it doing it now? Oh no, those were the ones I picked up before. That's why I had extra in there. Because I was thinking, oh, I only had 23 in there before, but no, that's extras. Interesting. So definitely no extras. And they're heading on into there. So let's remove this again. And when is our next? Oops. So we had some in there. Give it to me. Thank you. Oh! No, don't do that. Farmland. Gotta love it. So, where are we from a ground clearing perspective? They've been cleared. Okay, so let's try this again and see. Yeah, no, so it's definitely not collecting the wheat. I wonder why. Wheat's a crop. So we definitely saw it worked with the carrots. Don't glitch me again. Thank you. It's weird that I need to jump in order to collect my bits and pieces. It's annoying. Well, that is a little disappointing. So I've got to say, like, yes, it's only going for 1 million. Let's go back into AH again. Well, someone's attempting to sell it for 1 million. Now, if I go into here, Oh, no one's going to buy tier 2 for 100 million. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to head on over to highest warp March 92. So here we are on the Raw Island. March's little shop here, and for IS Top this week we came in second. But that's okay. We will keep on fighting, and hopefully we will get there for number 1 for next week. However, back to what we were here. How much is March selling tier 1 hoppers for? Tier 4, tier 3, tier 1. So 250,000. So for 250,000 or even 500,000 if you wanted to go for it, you could pop one of these babies down in the chunk and it would collect all your goodies for you. So I'm really not sold on having a harvester hoe. It really doesn't make any sense. Nope. It's just kind of, yeah. I don't know. I mean, again, maybe as a starting tool, you might find it handy if you don't even have the money for a tiered hopper. But obviously, you can only do it on probably carrots and potatoes because it won't do it on wheat. I don't know how well wheat does as a starter farm. I've sort of never really gone down that route. So, don't know. What else did we get out of that? We got 15,000 in cash, and we got some very small, useless cell ones. Yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed in that. So let's pop into the chest because we are going to give these away because there is no point us hanging on to them. We're not going to use them, so someone else might as well have them and make use of them. I'm also going to pop the tier 2 hoppers I had in my inventory in there as well. Someone can have those. They might find them handier than these harvester hoes if they get them. But in the meantime, I'm going to quickly cut to a little bit of a riddle that Doc has left me that I discovered when I was poking around my island earlier. So I hope you enjoy my confusing little bit of a run around with his puzzle fun that he's left for me. Yeah, but that's it for the harvester hoe. We will never ever use one again. Okay, so I was doing my tidying up and I was removing the little love heart here that Doc had left for me, and when I had a look in, well, as I was cleaning out the heart, I discovered there was a chest in the middle of it, something I hadn't discovered before. So when I had a look inside of the chest, oops, data still been loaded, there's a clue number 3. Now I haven't read the book, I've left it in there. What I do know though is that Doc has left me something over here. If I scoot all the way over here to the houses here, do not open till the next episode. So let's have a look. So I don't know if this is related to that or if they're completely separate and I'm supposed to have other clues around the place. But let's have a look. Clue 1. So there we go. So definitely clue 1. So I feel a bit cheeky in the fact that I know already where clue number 3 is, but we still need to find clue number 2. So let's see what this tells us. Hello young giggles, it is thee your homie Holmes Doc. It may be if you follow the book clues and answer these riddles 3. Oh my god, riddles. I'm no good at riddles. There may be a pot of gold at the end of this here sea. Riddle 1. In the centre of stone is where I lay. Remember to X, Y, Z before you leave for your next adventure, for we might go 1,674 blocks long or 2,241 blocks wide, but must never go past 55 blocks high. And when you look down on the rest of your journey, you will feel a new feeling of happiness. This is meant to be fun. Please don't kill me. Love you, D. Oh, I might kill you. Okay. So I am guessing that that is... Okay. So what were the chords again? So 2, so we're not too far from that on there. And 1674. This way, yes. Let's zoom a little bit closer over here. Ah, we're heading on into the mountain, are we? So 55. What was the... How often do I need to do this? 74. So a little bit further in. Are we exploring the cave and the mountain? Or should we go all the way down in here and it doesn't end up being the... Oh no. Where are we? It's making me shuffle the gaps in my mountain. Maybe I wasn't supposed to go down there. Where are we? Go past 55 blocks high. Oh, okay. So it wasn't inside of there at all. Wasn't inside there at all. 74. There's 74. There's 74. What was the other one? 2241. Oh, down here. Oh. Ooh. Lever. Did I hear something open? What opened? I heard something. Where are we? I definitely heard something open. I'm sure I did. Okay, so it took a while, but yeah, unfortunately it was a door that didn't seem to want to open, but I found the clue, which obviously led us back over to here. So, but never mind, we got here. So now let's have a look at clue number 3. So I see you found riddle 3. You're in luck if the end is what you seek. For this riddle shouldn't be so hard. This next one here is gonna test your knowledge. So keep your mind sharp because now's the time to start. Harry, a boy, normal and aunt, uncle. Harry, a boy, normal, and aunt and uncle didn't like him, so they shoved him in the closet. I know it doesn't really mix as well, just go with it. If you don't get it, go to page 3 for the answer. Harry, a boy, normal, and Aunt and Uncle didn't like him, so they shoved him in the closet. I'm sorry, Doc, but I have no idea at all. Harry, a boy. So they shoved him in the closet. Let me get rid of those cords off screen. Is it maybe something in one of the houses? Being a closet? Maybe? I haven't finished these, so they're fairly easy to have a bit of a squiz inside of them. There's a little closety room in here. No, not in there. I don't think there's anything. I go on that one all the time because that's where I got my storage chests. So definitely not in there. No, and nothing in here either. No, I'm sorry, Doc. I need to go to page 3. There ain't no way I'm getting this. It's under the stone stairs. P.S. That was Harry Potter. Oh, the closet under the stairs. Okay. Stone stairs is here. Sneaky, sneaky. Didn't even see it. Oh, he's given me a heap of spawners. He told me the flowers and references, he told me he was up to no good. So what do we have here? So see, you have found riddle 3. You're in luck if the end is what you seek. But this riddle shouldn't be so hard. This next one here is going to test your knowledge, so keep your mind sharp. Because now is time. Oh, no, that was the one I just read. Duh. Gigs, this is a fun way of me saying thank you for the 32 spawners you gave me a few weeks ago. In Galatians chapter 6 verse 7 it says, do not be deceived, God cannot be mocking a man who reaps what he sows. And I mean more on the part of you must reap what you sow. And you sowed a lot, so this is a gift in return. Love you, my dude, from your friendly neighborhood Doc. Ah, yes, so Doc was struggling a little bit with his island. Why can I not? Oh, this is because I'm in 1.12 for recording rather than 1.8 because I've got Optifine on 1.12, so it's not helping me clear out this chest very well. Yeah, so I gave Doc some spawners to sort of give him a bit of a helping hand in order to get himself ahead of the game, and yeah. He has repaid me twice over by giving me back double the spawners that I gave him to start him off. So that was a very, very sweet thing of him to do. And yeah, I'm just going to pop these in here for now so that I don't lose them. Very, very sweet. Thank you very, very much, Doc. Okay, well, I think that is going to be the end of this episode. Just want to say a big thank you very much for your support and for watching the videos, and you have a great day.